I digress. Okay, let's see what Rolling Stone number 249, Brittany Howard, never heard of her. 248, Robbie Krieger. 247, Ricky Wilson from the B-52s. Nah. Paul Simon, I'd put him, well, he's not really a lead guitar player. Leslie West at 245. Nantucket Sleigh Ride? 245? That's bullshit. Adelio Paredes, never heard of him. Aaron Dessner and Bryce Dessner. Okay, never, no. Lindsey Jordan, never heard of her. Keith Urban? Oh, come on. Spare me. Aaron Smith, Simon holding the guitar. Dwayne Eddy, no. Doug Gillard, no. Jennifer Batten, no, I wouldn't know. Greg Sage, never heard of him. Laura Marling, hey, never heard of her. John McKeough, nope, never heard of it. Her, never heard of her. David Williams, we'll go quick through these. Etta Baker, no. Gustavo Cerati, never heard. Barbara Lynn, Steve Jones from the Sex Pistols. When New York Dolls says, oh, yeah, or New York, I don't know, never heard of him. Glenn Branca, L. Kempner, this is all. Fred Sonic Smith and Wayne Kramer. Marv Tarplin, Joseph Spence. We can go quick to these. Molly Tuttle, James Blood Ulmer, Courtney Barnett. Okay, Glenn. Oh, my God. These are in my top 20. Oh, shit. 218, Lizzie Hale. I don't know her. Thomas McClary. Some of these are pissing me off. Steve Hackett. Probably should be a little higher. Kurt Vile. Almost sounds like a name like Cage Heino. I don't know these. Lucy Dacus. Jose Feliciano. Now, I hear he used to be good. I don't know much about him. I know he has a Puerto Rican heritage. Nick, oh, Jesus. Zinner, Kiki, oh, jeez, King. Gary Clark Jr., don't know him. Amanda Bakayoko, Justin Broderick. I'm just going through these quick. Phil McCracken, Hugh McCracken. Eric Johnson at 205, the Cliffs of Dover. Lynn Tate, never heard of you. No offense, and I'm sure a lot of these are great guitar players. Grant Green, didn't know you. Vince Gill, I know you, but I'm not a country fan. Gary Diperman, Scheider. Christone Kingfish Ingram, and I can't comment because I don't know these guys. Bambino, the great Bambino. Jerry Reed. Eastbound and down low. Nuno Betancourt. James Taylor. Greg Ginn, I don't know who that is. Black Flag. Brian Robertson. I've heard of these guys. And Scott Gorn. Thin Lizzy. Okay, I'm not. David Lindley. Lita Ford. Chalmers Edward Spanky Alford. I never heard of him. Lightning Hopkins. But just because I haven't heard of them doesn't mean they weren't great. I just can only comment on what I know. Oh, Jerry Cantrell. My man. This might be boring to some folk, but I don't think it is. I'm not going to do this again. I mean, I'll do it tomorrow until I finish it. But Marty Stern, never heard of. Not saying that doesn't mean that they're not great. Mark Rybert. Steve Lukather. How dare he not be in the top 100? Peggy Jones, don't know her. Eldon Shamblin, don't know. Roy Buchanan, heard the name. Oh, the band. But a few guitarists could boast of mentoring the band's Robbie Robertson. Okay, don't know him, so can't comment. Earl China Smith, don't know. Larissa Strickland, don't know. My apologies. Mike Campbell, I think I heard him, but I don't know. I know a lot of people are like, oh, how do you not know these guys? Well, Ernest Ranglin, Skip James. He used to call me Skip. I don't know you, though, but I'm sure you were great. I'm sure all these guys were at least good enough to be mentioned. Rodrigo E. Gabriella. Heard the name, but don't know. Sadie Dupois. Don't know. Rory Gallagher. It's not the Oasis Gallagher, so I'm not really familiar. Marty Stewart, don't know. Paul McCartney, top guitar players. Chrissy Hind, come on. D. Boone, don't know that one. Phil Manzarella, don't know him from Roxy Music. Jessie Mae Hemphill, I know Shirley Hemphill from What's Happening. John Cipollina, still don't know these guys. James Williamson. Johnny Winter. Although I do know him, I mean, it's fair to put him up there. Dave Davies from The Road. He was, he did some good guitar playing there. I would have put him in the top 100. I'm sorry. Roshina De Valenza. Tim Henson. Kim and Kelly Deal. Again, I don't know these people. John Lennon. Yeah, I'll put him up there. Well, it's John Lennon. Johnny Thunders. From the New York Dolls. I'm not really, I don't know. Pat Metheny. I'm sure I'm going to see Ted Nugent now. I'm seeing Carl Perkins. I've heard he was great. I don't know much about his guitar playing. I know Blue Suede Shoes. Yvette Young, not very familiar. Bill Frisell, not familiar. Otis Rush, not familiar. Annie DeFranco. I guess I'm really focused on shredding here more than anything. Pete Cozy, don't know. And then we'll now get to getting close to the 100. Marissa Paternoster. I dated a girl named Marissa. Ron Asherton, don't know him. Ike Turner, well, we do know about what he was doing with Tina, but I don't know his guitar playing. Memphis Minnie, don't know her. Mike Bloomfield. He helped Bob Dylan, but I don't know him. Dickie Betts! Odetta, don't know. Ira Kaplan. Jal Gilberto. Frederick Thorndal, don't know. Stephen Stills from Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. I always thought he was a very sloppy guitar player. I never thought he was a great guitar player. Great songwriter, though. And I did meet Stephen at Stephanie Miller's after party. Very nice man. I took a picture with him, actually. Susan Tedeschi. I don't know why. Oh, her partner was Derek Trucks. That name rings a bell. Teenie Hodges. Liz Fair, okay, I've heard of her. But Joe Perry, come on, 136. Nuno Betancourt, that is bullshit. Roger McGuinn, okay, this is a great story. Bob Mould, don't know him. Robert Cray, very, very good guitar player. Nils Lofgren from the E Street Band. It's fair. Dimebag Darrell. Don't know him. Pantera. Okay. Good enough. I knew I. Joe Walsh is not in the top 100? All right. Let's go to what we planned on doing. So Dimebag Darrell. That was the Pantera. Where we in? Oh, Joe Walsh. That's where I got completely angry. How the hell could you put... let's see who's next. Nita Strauss, don't know. With Alice Cooper, do not know. Bob Stinson, do not know. Someone, Disco Bob Ruzak said Gary Clark Jr. is awesome. So, like I said, I don't discredit these people just because I don't know them. I don't know every fucking guitar player. Steve Vai at 127. Oh, come on. Boom! So there you have it. There is Yankee Rose. Kim Thayil, I don't know who that is. Oh, Soundgarden. Kim Thayil, okay. Viv Albertine, don't know her. Mike McCready and Stone Groussard, Pearl Jam's guitar players. Steve Howe, the great guitar player from Yes. He should be higher, in my opinion. Owner of a Lonely Yacht, that's Trevor Rabin. King Sonny 8, I don't know him. Dick Dale, don't know him. But he does the Peter Gunn thing. Warren Haynes from the Allman Brothers Band. Okay. Love the Allman Brothers. Okay, let me mute this for a second while I talk to my friend. I was muted. Sorry. So let me just do that again. I said Alan Collins and Gary Rosington should be higher up. The great band Leonard Skinnerd. Roland S. Howard, don't know. Kelly Johnson, don't know. Lindsey Buckingham from Fleetwood Mac. All right, I'll put him at 110. Great guitar player. Mick Ronson from David Bowie. Okay, he deserves to be there. Merle Travis, don't really know him, but he looks like a country boy. Clarence White, not familiar. Peter Buck, not familiar. Slash at 105. Ali Farka Torah, sounds like a curse word. Nancy Wilson, the hottie with the body. Billy Gibbons, John Fogerty, okay, appropriately, as you know. Oh, he was the guitar player in Creedence Clearwater Revival. Brian Clowder, Kerry King, don't know him. Tosin Abasi, don't know him. Link Ray, never heard of him. He plays in Rawhide. Rawhide, rollin', rollin', rollin'. Keep those tires rolling, Rawhide. We used to sing at Wholesale Tire. Stephen Malkmus, don't know him either. Okay, this is bullshit. This fucking pisses me off. He is in my top 20. How the fuck? It's a travesty. But I'll go over my top 20. Mark Timoney. Don't know. Joe Satriani. They put Joe Satriani in front of Steve Vai. Very interesting. Leo Nasantelli. I don't know him. Casey Strutt just kissed my baby. Wada. Don't know her. You just abandoned myself. Cat Core. Don't know him. Try Your Love. 1865. 96 degrees in the shade. Nyodo Mokhtar. Don't know him. Lou Reed. All right, come on. You put Lou Reed over Steve Vai and Joe Satriani? Kurt Cobain. Okay, that's fair. I mean, you guys will be able to tell me in the chat. Poison Ivy. I heard a lot about her. Key Tracks, Human Fly, Goo Goo Muck. Sammy Chirac. I don't know him, but I'm sure he was great. Yes to Now. Larry Carlton, don't know him. Muddy Waters, okay. He definitely deserves to be up there. Adrian Smith and Dave Murray. I would put them a little higher. As you know, those are the guitar players from the great band Iron Maiden. Wes Montgomery, heard him, don't know much about him. 4 on 6 Willow, Weep for Me, Bumping on Sunset. Bert Jantz, don't know him. Then finally, for today, Derek Trucks. Okay, Bert Jantz, don't know him. But holy shit, he looks like Robert Wadlow, the world's tallest man. Yeah, hold on a second. Ernie Isley, I don't know who that is. Charlie Christian. Willie Nelson. See, okay, now let Willie Nelson, Joan Jett, come on. Look, I love Joan Jett. I mean, come on, man. Richie Blackmore is just one above Joan Jett? Are you fucking with me? As we all know, I was friends with Richie Blackmore. I was on his soccer team, the Soccer Rockers. Jay Macy's, I don't know that one, from Dinosaur Jr. And heard of the band, I've never heard of him. Hubert Sumlin. John McLaughlin, I know that. But I'm not familiar with the guitar playing. Franco Luambo, not familiar. Django Reinhardt, not familiar. Was he a flamenco player? Not sure. Robbie Robertson, okay, he's a great guitar player. from the band. The Shape I'm In, Like a Rolling Stone Live. Les Paul, of course, the creator of the Gibson Les Paul. You got to put him up there. I mean, that's probably the choice guitar, that and the Fender Stratocaster. Kevin Shields, not familiar. Ry Cooder. T-Bone Walker. Carrie Brownstein. Richard Thompson. Peter Green. John Mayer, the replacement for Jerry Garcia in the Grateful Dead. Scotty Moore, not really familiar, but he played with Elvis Presley. That's All Right, Mystery Train. Robert Fripp, now he is from, let me guess, King Crimson. Yep, of course. Not really familiar with his guitar playing. 21st Century Schizoid Man and Heroes. Alex Lifeson. There's a great guitar player, the great gunslinger of Rush. Thurston Moore and Lee Ronaldo. Johnny Marr, never heard of these guys. Mick Taylor. Bonnie Raitt, great songwriter and singer, but I'm not sure about great guitar player. 20, Trey Anastasio. I heard of him, but I'm not familiar with his guitar work. John Lee Hooker, we all heard of him. But he's like he says, I don't play a lot of fancy guitar, which is why I wouldn't know. Tom Verlaine at 51. And now we get to our last 50, starting with Elmore James, which I have never heard of. I mean, I might have heard of him. PJ Harvey I've heard of, but I'm not really, never knew she was supposed to be a virtuoso. Curtis Mayfield, of course, we know Curtis, but I wouldn't say he's the greatest guitar player ever. The Edge, oh, come on. Come the fuck on. Oh, you guys couldn't even see that. Damn it. Anyway, The Edge, really? Come on. Frank Zappa, okay, he's up there. Definitely. Steve Cropper. Steve Cropper, great guitar player. Johnny Ramone, okay. He's really a rhythm guitar player, though. Blitzkrieg Bop. Judy's a Punk and Rockaway Beach. Johnny Greenwood and Ed O'Brien from Radiohead. Not really. I mean, I know some Radiohead songs, but I never heard an incredible guitar lead. Vernon Reid from Living Color. He's a shredder, but he plays with mittens, in my opinion. He's just kind of sloppy and doesn't seem to have there's no melody in his guitar play. It's just like, let's try and play as many notes as possible as quick as we can. Bo Diddley with the rectangle guitar. Very good guitar player. Bo Diddley, Roadrunner, What Do You Love? John Fahey. Chet Atkins. Angus and Malcolm Young. Well, Malcolm, he's a rhythm guitar player. I'm not taking anything away from rhythm guitar players, but Angus was the shit. So, yeah, he is a great guitar player. Pete Townsend, great songwriter, great rhythm player. Elizabeth Cotton, don't know. Eric Clapton, 35. That's the strat I have. All righty. Like Jerry Garcia. Another great guitar player. Who doesn't like the Grateful Dead? Sorry if you don't find this interesting. I do. I love guitar. Brian May. Great guitar player. Tasty as fuck. Jack White from the White Stripes. He writes that Isn't it him? Dun, 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 dun. George Harrison, good guitar player. I wouldn't say great guitar player. Neil Young, one of my favorite songwriters, very sloppy guitar player, though. Eddie Hazel, never heard of him. David Gilmour's in my top 20. Buddy Guy, great guitar player. Again, I don't think I'd put him in my top 10. St. Vincent, is that from, not really familiar. John Frusciante, Red Hot Chili Peppers, he's pretty damn good. James Burton, I think is that from the Animals or no? No, that's from Ricky Nelson's band. James Hetfield and Kirk Hammett from Metallica. Again, I would go with Kirk Hammett, but I don't know if he would be on my top 20. Albert King, great blues guy. Randy Rhoads, holy shit, 21? 21? Stevie Ray Vaughan, one of the best. He will be in my top 20. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Freddie King, great blues guitar player. Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine. Mother Maybelle Carter. The fuck? The Carter Scratch. Catch Scratch Fever. Robert Johnson. Not familiar. Rambling on My Mind, Traveling, Riverside Blues. Keith Richards, come on. All right. Prince, great. Unbelievable. Incredible leads. Tony Iommi should not be that far above Richie Blackmore. I got to see Black Sabbath live. Believe it or not, I saw Black Sabbath live at Nassau Coliseum. Jimmy Nolan, of course, I don't know him. Carlos Santana. I opened for Santana and Jackal. Dwayne Allman from the Allman Brothers. He's probably going to be in my top 20. Dwayne Allman. I hope the Lynyrd Skynyrd guitar. I think we already did those. Joni Mitchell, great folk guitar player, but not in much. Look, she uses the capo. I know that. Well, I'm not gonna say it. B.B. King. I've always loved B.B. King. Great blues player. He'll probably be in my top 20. Nile Rodgers. Sister Rosetta Tharpe. Not familiar. Jeff Beck is certainly Eddie Van Halen at number 4. Jimmy Page, okay. I wouldn't put him above Eddie, but he's in my top 20. Chuck Berry, not in my top 20, but great guitar player. Let's see. Who would you think Rolling Stone gave as number 1? Let's all take a guess. Don't Google it. Who would Rolling Stone make as number 1?